Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Spin Cycle. I wanted to do a quick video today about the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson, that was shot and killed in New York City yesterday. So the news report says police say the gunman first fled by foot and then by an electric city bike, which are popular hire bikes with docks peppered across New York City. He was last spotted in Central Park this morning. Police say they are working with the company to identify the bike's location using its GPS tracker. So anyway, this executive was coming out of his hotel room for breakfast in New York City. He's the executive at United Health, which is, I think, the biggest private healthcare provider in the US. They also turned down the most claims. So in other words, when people make a claim, they'll find any reason they can to turn down the claim. So it doesn't take a very intuitive person to think that the motive for this killer was probably he had a loved one or himself that had made a claim and they turned him down. They'll find any little hitch in the rules to turn them down, and the US government's at fault for letting these healthcare providers get away with this. If you pay for healthcare, especially the enormous fees they charge, you should be covered for everything. This is why we need a universal healthcare system, a Medicare for all in the US. Bernie Sanders has been saying it for years. Joe Biden made some promises, so did Obama, and of course the neoliberals never came through, and Donald Trump and the Republicans are never going to do anything about this either. So it's pretty easy to make the assumption that the motive for this killer was probably some kind of medical bankruptcy. We're the only country in the world that has any medical bankruptcies, and hundreds of thousands of people a year go through medical bankruptcies. So these companies, just to make profits, because that's a corporation's first duty is to make profits for its shareholders. Even if its job is a healthcare provider, they don't care about the people they're providing healthcare for. They care about their shareholders. So it's not a stretch to say that the motive for this killer was probably some situation where he was denied healthcare, or his loved one was denied healthcare and maybe died. But we'll see what happens. In the latest updates, they're tracing his cell phone was discovered in an alley along the suspect's escape route. Police say they are working through the phone. Surveillance footage, they have video, and I'll show a picture up here. They have videos and pictures of the guy now. He was in a Starbucks right before, just minutes before the killing. He had a silencer on his gun, so this guy was prepared. He knew what he was doing, or he had some clue of what he was doing. I mean, most Americans know how to use guns. There's so many guns in the country. But I'll keep you updated on what happens with this guy. But anyway, the healthcare executive is dead, and I'm not going to say he deserved it, but you reap what you sow. Anyway, guys, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment what you think about the healthcare system in the US, whether you're from the US or not, and I'll see you guys next time.